Yeehaw! My name is Cowboy Billy. And I am the most rootinest, tootinest, happening man in the block. Where the dudes and the brews like to have things. I'm just your local drunk. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Hellbilly Billy. Is that what I said before? Cowboy Billy. That's what it is. Sometimes I get so wasted I never know. But what I like to do on the weekends, I like to go to my favorite honky-tonk, your local dive bar on the corner, right across the street from the cigarette shop. I drink mobs. I drink mob reds. That's how messed up I am. I drink them. And I'm here, Robert, to tell you, you should drink them too.
All right.
Yeehaw! I'm going to saddle up on this steel horse and ride down that road with the wind blowing through my hair and the American flag flowing right behind me. You want to ride? You want to ride to the porch?
Yes.
It's Dudes with Brews. Yippee!
Cue it.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with Brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
I was trying to do something I can't do, and all I can smell is peanut butter.
Peanut Butter Rob.
No,
Peanut butter
don't. I don't even want to start with that.
Hello, Rob.
Hey, Drew.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Cool.
Yep.
Got any exciting news? We'll get to it.
Yep.
You ready?
Let's do it.
We're drinking Son of Juice. We've had Juice Jorts before, but now we have its son from Maplewood Brewing Company in Chicago, Illinois, bursting with notes of tropical fruit. Son of Juice features loads of Mosaic, Simcoe, and Nugget hops. Pilsner malt and oats lend to a soft body and a touch of haze, making for a juicy, low-bitter IPA. It is 6.3 on the ABVs, 25 on the IBUs. Describe it. Do you remember Juice Jorts? Do you recall them?
What did the can look like?
I think it was Oranger, maybe? Orangey?
Oranger. Is this the same company?
Yeah, same place. Same place. So we had Juice Jorts. Now we have
I
Son
do
of
remember
Juice.
Juice Jorts, actually.
Describe the beer.
It's got a vodka orange juice look to it.
Kinda, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Smells good.
It smells really good. Very fruity.
Tastes
smelling.
good.
I haven't tasted it yet.
On the can it says a chip off the old hop. Get it?
Instead of block or
Yeah.
pop,
Yeah.
just
Hop.
chip off the old.
Chip off the old block, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chip off the old hop. Do you like it? Now, not too bitter. It's got some bitterness to it. Smooth. I like it, man.
I don't know. I don't like the aftertaste.
The aftertaste. Why not?
I can't put my finger on it. I'll have to drink more.
All right, that's fine. But it's it's kind of your hazy, juicy IPA look to it. It's pretty good. I like it so far. So far, so good for me. I'm fine with the aftertaste.
It's good.
Rob, I got devastating news today.
Yeah?
So I went for the first time in probably almost 10 years. I established a doctor, a primary physician for myself.
Okay.
So I had to go to the appointment. I had to, get all the biometrics done, get some blood work done. And my doctor wrote me a prescription, all right? He got his legal notepad down and he started writing. And he wrote down a bunch of shit. He's prescribing me this. Are you ready for the things that this man said I had to do?
Let's hear it.
Well, he told me that I need to cut back on food with a lot of salt on it. I need to exercise at least 60 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And of those 5 days a week, 2 of those days should at least be weight training.
Are those 60 minutes consecutive or concurrent?
Consecutive.
Damn, that sucks.
And then I need to lose 10 pounds or more.
Did you go, you're telling me?
And then I also need to look
No,
into
no,
something
you
called
didn't.
the DASH diet.
Fuck this guy.
A diet that helps with pre-hypertension, because apparently that's what I have.
This is a Wisconsin doctor?
Yeah. He's right
I
down
don't
the
believe
street.
it. I don't believe it.
Barry's very sad because Phil is gone on a car ride. We picked.
Yeah, but he would have whined in the car too.
I mean, it wouldn't have been here,
That's a good point.
which we made a mistake. But yeah. So I am what they call.
What's the DASH diet?
It's something to lower blood pressure. My blood pressure is not where it should be. I'm only 30, almost 31. That's sad.
Did he say anything about stressing over things less?
Maybe.
I think that would help you just as much as all of those things that he did.
I cut out caffeine, Rob, entirely.
Listen to the aggression here, folks.
I started running more, but I haven't ran in the last 4 days. And I'm trying to eat healthier. He said I need to lower my alcohol intake. That is blasphemy, right? I really don't drink that much.
I'm just I'm hearing all these things that he's telling you to do that are probably causing you more stress. What do you do for joy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dr. Rob Phillips, I'm going to get out my pad and I'm going to write, find your bliss for 60 minutes a day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do not homework, not
I have to do
taking
homework.
care of the dogs,
I
not
have
working, not.
I have to do those things.
I don't give a shit. This
I
is
don't
your
have-
health.
I don't have.
This is your future.
I don't
This
have
is your life.
I don't have 60 minutes a day to do any of that.
Did you tell that other doctor that?
I'm a busy man.
Did you tell that doctor that?
No.
Yeah. Well, then what? I'm telling you to find your bliss, my friend.
At 3 a.m, because that's the only hour that I could.
As long as you don't complain about having to get up at 3 a.m. to do it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So yeah, that was my day, and now I'm just waiting on some blood work to probably tell me that my cholesterol's high because I've gained weight. I need to exercise more again, but I don't know how to do it. I don't have the time, man. I don't have it.
You should leave it all behind and come with me.
That would I think that would actually create some more stress in my life.
You think so?
That would push me into hypertension.
Why is that?
Because I would be getting a lot of phone calls.
I'd break your phone.
Yeah, they'd find me.
No,
They'd find
I'd break my phone.
me. We'd just go off, never to be seen again.
Let's go swim out into the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah,
We'll just see what happens.
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
How far do you think you could make it? Just going out into the Pacific? A mile?
Before I freak out and drown myself on accident.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid of drowning.
25 feet
probably
then?
like 50 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I can't touch the bottom is when I would drown, probably.
You think?
I get very scared. Well, I did. The one time I went into the Gulf of Mexico, as soon as I couldn't touch the bottom, I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. When was that?
15 years ago or somewhere in the 10 to 15 years ago range.
Where were you?
Florida, Panama
Oh, okay.
City, I think.
Nice.
It was on at the naval at the Air Force base that they have down there, wherever the.
What were you doing there?
I was dropping my cousin's kids off by my other cousin.
Just dropping them off casually in Florida?
Yep.
You drove them from Wisconsin to Florida?
Drove them across several state lines,
dropped
dropped them
off,
and left.
and went to the Gulf of Mexico.
We did stay for a few days, and we went to the beach and went swimming.
Okay.
I've sunburned ever since. Never sunburned before.
Yeah?
Florida, fuck it. Don't go there.
That could be it. But yeah, Rob, so that was my news. I need to be healthier. He told me things I already knew. What a bummer.
I still think it's stress.
I
I think it's all stress.
I'm also fat. So he pretty much told me, be less fat. Okay.
You're not fat, first
Thanks,
off. Second
Doc.
off, anything that you're overweight is because of stress in the first place. It's all stress.
Maybe. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna tell everybody that's listening all your problems. Stress.
What are my problems?
I'm not even just talking about you, Glenn. I'm talking to you now.
Glenn?
All your problems out there. Sarah, your problems too. Stress. Get rid of that stress. Everything will be good.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
If birds aren't real, neither is cholesterol.
I like it. Rob, you're leaving us.
I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna be talking to you from a further microphone cord.
Yeah. You're on your way to California, but your first stop stopping in the opposite direction in Upper Michigan.
Yep. Going north first.
Going north first for a few months.
Gonna work outside. Get in touch with the inner light, as it were.
Outside.
I really want.
painting.
I really wanted to. Well, I'm gonna be working on a cabin first.
Okay.
Resealing like a wood cabin.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
So I just really wanted to shock my system and go from like deep north woods to L.A.
Okay.
I thought that having sunshine and then going to smog would be a pretty good transition.
Yeah, maybe. So you're going to be going to Upper Michigan. You're going to be doing some things.
Yep.
Oh, but that starts in you leave in a few days. This will be the last time that we have
Yep.
physical contact with each other.
It is. I popped in the other day just to make sure that it wasn't the only time.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That's sad.
It is sad. I'm feeling the sadness actually.
Are you so are you equipped? You got to get the stuff on your computer to be at a distance and record.
Yeah, we have to decide what we're going to use and how we're going to do it.
Yeah. Do you still have your microphone?
I do, but I'm going to get a better one probably.
Okay.
Most definitely, actually. And
Yep.
a mixer. I feel like this is an easier way to go about it.
The mixer?
Just like your setup, I like better than the setup I had.
Maybe. If you have a USB mic, which you do, you should be okay.
Oh. Cool. Then I guess I won't.
Even if you get like a different version of what you have where it's actually got like volume control,
Yeah.
you should be all right.
Well, yeah, we'll just have to, we should have done some dry runs here. Well, Michigan will be the dry run.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then I guess this is my last episode. And
It was nice knowing you.
yeah.
So you're leaving. So you're no longer going to be Wisconsin Rob. You're no longer going to be Vegas Rob. You're not quite California Rob yet.
Transition, Rob. We'll shorten that to Trans Rob.
How about how's Facebook Robert doing?
Facebook Robert doesn't check his Facebook.
He doesn't exist anymore.
He really doesn't.
Not getting the hits on the old Facebook dating.
I just don't. I mean, I got like 42 notifications sitting
Really?
on there right now.
From the dating app?
I doubt that they're from the dating
Oh.
app. I would guess that 0 of them are from the dating app.
What so what are you gonna do? How are you gonna live life differently in Michigan? How are you gonna improve yourself on your journey of finding who you are, and if you are, how can you do that in Michigan of the upper variety?
I don't know. I'm gonna let that happen. I guess I'm interested to see how I live without the input of the people that have known me for my entire life.
But they're still gonna be there.
No, they're not.
They're not?
No, I'm not accountable to them anymore. Once I'm out of this area.
But isn't your dad gonna be up there?
Oh, in Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In Michigan, that's just gonna be me chilling with my dad,
Okay.
doing work every day,
Still learning about
putting
yourself.
in that work.
Maybe learning about yourself though.
Probably a little bit. I'll probably read this. I think it's like James McAvee or something like that. Storybook. It's about story structure.
Okay.
It's a thick book. It's a heavy book.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to read more lately. Again, no time.
You know.
Actually, I should do it when I donate plasma. That would make sense.
That would be considered your bliss, maybe, if you enjoy reading.
If I enjoy what I'm reading. The thing about it is, Rob, when I feel I don't know why. Anytime I step foot in that building where I donate plasma, the anxiety just is through the roof. But I go there twice a week. I have to.
I think that's the opposite of following your bliss.
But if I find something that makes me blissful while in the process,
If you can, if you can. Why do you think you feel anxiety?
I don't know. I don't know.
You've never dig deep on this?
I never used to.
So what changed?
A lot of things.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe it's just going back to the idea of I used to rely on that place when I was in college for financial gains to pay bills. And then for a while, I didn't have to worry about it. Now I kind of do again, being on the salary that I'm on. I'll be fine, but maybe it's just that. I don't know.
Do you need reimbursement for this beer?
No.
I mean, I know I asked.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, well, are you sure they're not vein shaming you?
I was complimented on my veins today.
I've gotten compliments recently on my veins. It weirds me out.
As the one nurse described them as garden hoses. She's like, "Oh, you got garden hoses."
I was told that women find veins attractive.
I was, but
Ever heard that?
if someone but if somebody
Makes
described
no sense to me.
if somebody described my wiener as a garden hose, I think I'd be a little insulted.
Yeah, garden hoses.
I want to be a fire hose.
Yeah.
I want to be the ones that you hook to the hydrant. I want to put things out like babies. Put them out into the world. Plant my seeds.
In terms of size or in terms of thrust?
I don't know. I don't know. But
Or general output.
but yeah, I was garden hoses. I got veins like garden hoses. And then she's like, "You should see some of these old ladies that come in here."
Don't want to hear about
You know, even talking about it?
any of it.
Why?
Old.
You're wincing right now.
I know.
We're not.
Old people's veins are the worst veins.
What? You're bothered by? You're like, you have a phobia of old people's veins?
I do, and I know where it comes from as well.
Okay. Where?
Because I volunteered back when I got a skateboarding ticket back in the day,
Huh?
and I had to do community service.
A skateboarding ticket?
Yeah.
Where were you skateboarding?
At the Stairs of Hell.
Okay, I know where that
Got a
is.
$50 ticket.
Why?
Because
Trespassing?
you're not allowed to skateboard
Was
there.
it posted that you couldn't
Back
skateboard?
in the day, man, cops used to fuck with us skateboarders a lot.
Yeah.
I used to get pulled over on the street, and they go, "You got to skate on the sidewalk," and I'd skate like 10 blocks, and then another cop would pull me over and go, "You can't skate on the sidewalk. You got to skate on the street."
Really?
Yep. It happened on a couple occasions.
Well, you were just some punks creating a ruckus.
Yeah, I was doing damage, visible damage.
So the Stairway to Hell, for everyone that doesn't know, which is everyone that listens to this.
It's a huge stairway that even pros can't skate, but I dominated.
Pros can't skate it?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
It's very small. I never actually jumped all three of them in sequence.
You didn't?
No.
One
I was
of them,
not.
though,
I was
right?
not that guy. I've done all of them, just not all of them in
After a number?
sequence. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 4-set, then a 5-set, then a 3-set.
Mm-hmm.
And I was more keen to skating in the basement of the parking ramp. That's
Yeah, those
that's
are pretty
attached.
sweet.
Because there's like manual pads down there, and there's like some curbs that we had
Right.
waxed up that went downhill. That was, it was good stuff. It was fun. Either way, I got caught wearing my Miami Dolphins jacket. That's how I got my ticket. Because the cop was like, I recognize that jacket. Nobody else in this town is wearing a Miami Dolphins jacket. Because I ran when he first came, and then he caught me a half hour later.
Yeah, but he has no proof.
The Miami Dolphins jacket was proof enough.
Do you have a picture of it?
He threatened to tackle me. He said, "You don't want 300 pounds of me coming down on you."
Yeah.
Yeah, this cop was a real a-hole.
Okay.
So anyway, I went to what they called teen court,
Okay.
which was the court of law, but the judge, jury, and prosecutors were all teenagers.
What?
Yeah, you never heard of teen court?
No. Is that
Yeah.
still a thing?
I think it might be. I wish I still had my
Interesting.
teen court sweatshirt because it was an amazing sweatshirt.
Okay.
I was a defense lawyer for a little while in teen
fuck?
court. I sat on the jury 4 or 5 times, and then I progressed to do a defense for a couple cases.
Sure.
But I got 50 hours of community service, most of which was it was centered around old people. To go shovel the sidewalk at the senior center, and I had to go and play bingo with old people at St. Lutheran's home. Where the first day that I went to Lutheran's home, the director of the home sat me down and was like, "Now you got to be careful. with these people because their skin will rip like paper. I kid you not. This man told me their skin rips like wet paper, basically. It was either paper or wet paper, and it scarred me for life. I hated pushing old people around in their wheelchairs because, Lord forbid, you touch a door jamb and their entire arm comes off.
But none of that happened?
It did not. But I feel like it was only because of me being so careful.
Yeah.
Like, I have not tested the theory that guy was over-exaggerating.
So, even if you just would have, tapped them, you felt like they were going to just dismantle?
They would have bruised for sure. I know because I took care of my grandma, and that's how it worked with her. I literally have seen her get bruises from a strong wind.
What? Really?
Super wind, super windy days. She would be battered up on one side from that.
Is that your mom's mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
She also had bone cancer. That might have had something to do with it.
Probably.
But either way, scary. And it makes me wince. I don't like veins, and I definitely don't like old people's veins, and I'm clenching my leg really hard right now.
You don't like veins at all?
No, man. I was so afraid, and it might come from that.
You can see your veins.
I know. I have huge veins, and I don't like it.
That scares you?
It does. I have this phobia that if I hit my arm hard enough, my veins will pop under my skin, and I'll bleed out without ever bleeding. I know it's ridiculous, but it's
your arm just turns black.
It's looks like that. That's exactly what it would be.
Looks like that guy at the end of Requiem of a Dream.
Yeah. Yep.
You ever watch that movie?
Yep.
Did you watch that one part?
Yep.
How was that?
Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Great movie.
The infected arm, and then he's jonesing so bad.
Don't please. I'm picturing it right now. I'm picturing the scene, and my arm hurts because of it. I'm better than I used to be.
Think about how the girl felt in that movie. Think about her pain that she was enduring.
That was nothing.
Okay.
No, I'm just. Everybody gets fucked in that movie in such a bad way. It's a good movie, but it's definitely
no happy ending.
It's a tragedy, to be sure.
No happy ending. Isn't Tim Curry in that movie?
I don't think it's Tim Curry.
It's Shooter McGavin, right? The guy that plays Shooter McGavin, I think.
Oh yeah, he is. He's the game show host, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The mom going all
and
crazy.
It's been a long time since I've tried to rewatch that movie because it is a good movie.
That's a movie.
But you can get away with watching that once and be done.
I was gonna say I was recently I was on the radio, and there were movies, a list of movies that you can only watch once. But you can say I feel like American History X is one of those.
Yeah.
I don't really need to rewatch that.
There's probably only a few. Yeah. I don't know. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Requiem of a Dream. Yeah, it's one that you can watch once and be good with it. Unless you're dissecting the structure of the film, you're a film student studying how were these shots made,
And there's better movies to dissect,
right.
So.
What are the movies you got? One time only.
One time onlys.
Mm-hmm. They're just
God,
good, but
so
they're
bad.
so intense to watch that you just
can't. Probably honestly Schindler's List might be one of those.
Never seen that.
I've never seen it either, but I've been told that's one of those movies.
It's a Wonderful Life, probably.
God, I just watched a movie that was
I said a jolly Christmas movie, and you just glanced over it. I said
well, It's a Wonderful Life is a fucked up movie.
Is it?
Isn't there Nazis in there and shit?
Is there?
Am I thinking of Sound of Music?
That's Sound
of
Music.
I think I'm thinking of Sound of Music.
It's a Wonderful Life is a Christmas movie.
Is that the one with the ghosts?
No, that's Christmas Carol.
Okay, is it the one with the Scrooge?
That's Christmas Carol.
I guess I don't know if I've ever seen It's a Wonderful Life.
I think I saw the end of it, and I was just like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Miracle on 34th Street, you could get away with never watching that movie.
I never would want to.
But all Christmas movies, really. I mean, Jingle All the Way, I would put into that watch it once.
Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
I've headed up the year with this tougher guy.
Really, that and Kindergarten Cop. Any Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that's not the Terminator could be.
What about Predator?
And Predator.
Watch that movie.
Okay, that's a rewatchable one.
Yeah.
You're right. I've been disproved.
Yeah, that's right.
I just watched a movie that was like one of those like hard to watch movies, and I cannot think of what it is.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do?
But people always gush over it. Like,
But they're great movies. That's the thing. They're great movies.
Remember when 13 Reasons Why came out on Netflix? I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I do know what that is.
Based off a book series.
Something about suicide, right?
Yeah, that's the premise. One of the main characters, I guess, she had committed suicide, and it's essentially, I think she like released tapes on there, like the reasons why, 13 Reasons Why, obviously. And the show is super graphic. I don't want to watch it because I know it's gonna. I saw one scene, and it was like one of the most intense scenes, and I said, no, I don't need to see this anymore because I don't like it. It just doesn't make me. But people really loved it. Loved it.
I would say maybe some of the Saw movies would fit into that watch once and be done with it.
You think so?
They make you think, move on.
All right.
I don't need to see the guy dig through his own eyeball and, whatever happens, happens. No spoilers, even though it's, 20 years old?
Maybe. We watched that. Me and Carissa watched that.
I mean,
first time.
But even when you say, like, watch it once and you don't need to watch it again, that means watch it once every 20 years.
Maybe.
In my opinion.
What's a movie that, like, you would, like, that you want your kids to watch with you, that you are like, when you get to a certain age, like 16 or whatever, like, we're going to sit down and we have to watch this? Are you going to make a kid in Michigan?
No.
Are you going to be Father Rob in Michigan?
I'm never going to have a kid, dude.
Never?
Never.
Why not?
I'm just not the father type.
What do you mean?
I'm just not.
Why not?
We've got 200 episodes that outline this premise.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but no, I'm just kidding.
I know you shouldn't be.
What? You've babysat?
I'm great with kids as long as I can give them back.
Yeah.
I'd be a great kidnapper.
Oh my God.
Ransom? Get rid of that kid.
What if they don't pay the ransom?
Then it's
like, shit.
There's the street. No skin off my teeth.
Oh, okay. No?
No, I joke, but I love having nieces, but I don't think I could. I mean, a dog was too much for me. The Olaf was too much for me.
Wow, that's different.
If I just okay. It's
you want to take him to California?
It's not. No. It's not even that I don't want kids. It's that I don't think I'll ever get married or have a significant other. Therefore, I won't have kids.
You don't think you'll ever have a significant other? A girlfriend?
Not worth having kids with, no.
Okay. Well, but do you think you'll find somebody that you'll want to be with forever at one point in time?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You don't think that at all?
I don't think that
for the rest of your life, you think you're going to be single?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, I'll date, but I don't think I'll ever find I don't think I believe in that love thing, like that love of your life thing that goes on for a long period of time, like I'll date for a couple of years and then it's like, hey, the magic's gone.
Oh.
If you didn't get knocked up in this 2 years, like your ticket to ride is done. It's been clipped.
Why?
Or my ticket to ride is clipped, and I have to go. Whatever, one or the other, like either one.
Why? Why do you feel that way?
I just
because that's how it's gone.
No, that's not even how it's gone. I've been in relationships for longer than that.
Mm-hmm. I know.
A relationship for longer than that.
Yeah, I know. And it fucked you up.
I don't think it fucked me up. I think it opened my eyes.
I guess it depends which one you're talking about. There's two in particular that are.
I'm talking about the one that lasted for 4 years.
L?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that fucked you up a little bit, dude.
I don't think it did.
Are you kidding me?
I think it...
What happened afterwards? What happened after the relationship? And why do you think that relationship... Why do you think that happened during and after the relationship?
That didn't I don't know what you're talking... You need to be more clear. What happened after that relationship?
I don't know. I guess you tell me.
I was sober at the end of the relationship.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. She left me because of that shit.
Because you were sober?
No, because I wasn't sober.
Oh.
Although, granted, I got sober for her. But that's the wrong reason to get sober.
And that's why you're drinking beer?
Yeah.
Because being
No.
sober is fun.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But no, I really no. It has nothing to do with that. I just think that over the years, I've seen a pattern, and I don't want to live in that pattern.
That's why you're going to Michigan, and that's why you're going to California.
That has nothing to do with it, man. That's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother sport. Living life and love, those are two different things completely.
Are you ever gonna return to Wisconsin?
Indefinitely?
Like after California? No. Okay.
Maybe if I have kids, I guess, on accident.
You just said you're not. Oh,
I mean, it would definitely be on accident, but this is not a bad place to grow up. People apologize. People open doors for each other. It takes 20 fucking hours to say goodbye. I like that stuff.
That's true.
But
this town in particular, we're looking to leave. So
yeah,
yeah.
There's fucking down the line, man. I just don't see good things happening around here. For the way I think and the way I want to be.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
So, yeah, probably not. Probably not going to come back here. My family's all leaving here.
That's going to be weird because I grew up with your family always being like, a drive away, 5 minutes away.
I'm not going to lie. I am getting like some anxiety and some deep feelings of, I don't know. I don't want to say terror, but I really do feel like that's what it is. Like where it's like all of a sudden there's just like a realization will kick in where it's like, oh, I'm not going to have a vehicle tomorrow. Why won't I have a vehicle tomorrow? Because I'm going to be moving across the United States and I don't need it, but also no one's going to be there. Like it's like these weird.
But
like,
isn't that point though?
It is the point, but it's still like it's just hitting me now. Like that. Leaving my apartment, that it hit me then, and now getting rid of my car, it's hitting me again. Where it's like it's just hitting me in these stages where it's like. But
it also I think should be something that you should be proud of because you're actually sticking to a plan.
Yeah.
You know how many people that still live down the street or that are our neighbors that go that one for a while were saying I'm going to move, and they never did, and that I'm going to pursue something that I've wanted to pursue my entire life, and they never did. You're doing it. You're taking the steps to do it. So I think that's great.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm not backing off from that.
Yeah, but it is like the security blankets are gone. They're gonna be.
Yeah, up until you like start taking the serious steps, it's exciting, and then it becomes like fucking scary. And you're deep in your gut, like where it's like shit, like. But that's fine by me, and it's like I talked to Noah and.
Yep.
Things are. His house has some problems that he's got to get fixed, so he's got to get that done this month.
But you'll have one crutch then, hopefully, a pal to join you.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if it takes too long, I ain't waiting.
Yeah. You'll meet friends.
Yeah, I'm not worried about making friends down there. I'm not worried about.
Didn't you say there's an app to find friends?
I'm sure that there is.
Adult friend find. Oh wait, that's something
that's
else.
not it.
That's something else.
Oh.
Adult friend finder.
I already downloaded it.
Isn't that a misleading name for like
adult friend finder?
Casual encounters, like adult friend finder. Like it's literally just adults looking for friends. That's what I would take it as. It like I'm a lonely guy. Yeah, I could use a friend. I'm not looking for anything like sexual. I just want a pal.
Yeah, I was talking to my therapist last week, and I was like, I feel like I'm finally having adult feelings, and I realized how bad that felt, or that sounded. But it was like, I was like, because I have this perpetual, like, feeling like I'm a child, and I'm not a grown-up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I said I'm having adult feelings, and I have adult friends. And in the aftermath, I was like, wow, that could be taken differently than how I meant it.
I mean, I'm not that far off from you. I saw a doctor for the first time in 10 years.
I haven't had a primary care physician that I've actually gone and talked to for like close to 15 years.
Yeah.
And I saw that person once. I don't remember their name.
Well, the last one I had, I only saw twice, and then he left. And then
That's what happened to me.
I was stranded without a doctor.
I got that primary care physician, and then they left to go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Here's some people I can recommend for you." And I was like, "I'll get right on that."
I didn't even get that. I was just told. I just got a letter saying, hey, you don't have a doctor anymore. And I was like, okay. And then
And they're telling you you're not healthy. It's like, I haven't seen a doctor in 10 years, motherfuckers.
that's what I told them.
How unhealthy can I be?
Wow, you can still be pretty unhealthy.
Don't take their side. I'm taking your side now.
So I should just not take any of his medical advice?
I don't think so.
He made me take my shirt off in front of him so he could examine my body.
See,
and then
and you won't even do that for me.
He looked at the big scar I have from the one mole I got removed, and he's just like, "What happened there?" And I was like, "Oh, I got a mole removed." He was like, "That's pretty huge." I was like,
Somebody butchered you.
I was like, "Yeah, thanks, man. Like, you're not wrong." But yeah, I was like, I couldn't get in. I went in through a different dermatologist than this department because you guys couldn't get me in for months. So I went to somewhere else because I was afraid I had skin cancer. And it's like, yeah, so the best thing to do when you think you have skin cancer is wait.
Yep.
You know? So, my bad.
Did he go, well, do you have skin cancer? And then did you say, well, they said no. And then did he go, and you believed them?
Well, the thing is, I had a reliable dermatologist, but he died. He died in February. I had to Google, I go to Google his number, and then what comes up? His obituary. Dude's dead.
That's the American medical, industry.
And he was pretty young when he died.
Yeah.
He's only in his 60s.
Best in the land. Doctors are just dying. Dying and leaving. That's what American doctors do.
Die and leave?
Dying and leaving.
Are you
leaving and dying?
I was going to say, if you're dead, did you leave? Or if you leave and then you die?
This isn't a quandary. These are just facts. Doctors die and leave and die.
But doesn't everybody?
Yeah. Because they don't have doctors.
You're leaving.
Yep, I am.
Are you going to die then?
Yeah, probably.
One day.
I won't be murdered, but I'll die. That much I know.
I'd be really disappointed if you made it to Alabama and then you died.
I was step off the train in LA and get shot. Well, I guess he was wrong about that one.
I just have to, I'm giving you a eulogy. I just have to say I warned him.
And then somebody will get, Drew hoped this would happen.
Yeah, and then I'm under investigation. And then the FBI is really boosting our numbers by listening to all the podcast episodes over and over, trying to gain information. This might actually be
it could be good.
Okay, this could really lead to some sponsorships. I think we should make this happen.
I still think at a certain point they'd go, this Rob guy's not worth even investigating. I'm glad he's dead. Listen to what he said in this episode. He said in episode, what episode are we on?
I don't know.
He said on episode, I don't know. He was kidnapping. He'd be a good kidnapper. He said that. Terrible person.
Most of the bad things you say get edited out.
Yeah.
Even without your knowledge.
I figured. I know when you know that I stopped listening.
Why?
I just stopped listening because I was done critiquing myself. I used to listen out of anxiety.
Oh, really?
About so that I could go, fucking fuck you for saying that, Rob, you fucking piece of garbage, you human piece of shit garbage.
But then it's edited out, and then you don't have to say that to yourself.
I know, but even the stuff I would have rather the stuff that got edited out stayed in.
I wouldn't have.
That way.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I know you didn't mean any harm by a lot of things you said, but I don't know if other people understand that.
Probably not. I don't know.
I'm not answering emails.
No.
Not on your behalf.
Okay.
No.
Forward them to me, man.
You'll never read them.
Yeah, I would. Check my email. Sort of.
What's your email? Cobra169 or whatever that is?
No, it's rob18.4phillips@gmail.com.
That's too hard to remember.
It's my name with 18.4 in the middle of it.
Why do you put a 0.4?
Because 18.4 is the greatest number that ever lived.
No, it's not. That ever lived. Numbers don't live.
This one does.
Numbers are
it lives on in our
numbers
hearts.
are just fabrications. Numbers really aren't real at all. It's just a construct. Math doesn't exist, bro. Math doesn't exist.
If numbers aren't real, then humans aren't real, and we don't live.
You're right.
Yeah.
We're all just stuck in a simulation in the Matrix.
If the numbers aren't real, then the Matrix can't be real. Matrix is made out of numbers, bro.
Then what is this?
It's all in your mind, dude. I'm not even real.
Or
You think I say terrible things? I say terrible things because you want me to. Barry is whining right now because you want somebody to punish for whining.
I don't want Barry to whine. I don't want him to whine at all.
The Bucks didn't win a championship for 50 years because you wanted to be there.
I haven't been alive for 50 years.
That's what makes it so tremendous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
We're all the masters of our own universe.
All right. How's your universe in Michigan to be? What are you going to do differently?
I'm going to read. I'm going to try and not smoke. I'm going to try and quit smoking up there.
That's not gonna
It's actually a lot easier up there.
Why?
Because I'm taking out of all my habits that I have down here.
Okay.
Like, things are very peaceful up there. I have no problem just sitting and chilling and, like, looking out the back door for a few hours. Like,
looking out a back door?
Yeah.
In your underwear with a gun?
Not in my underwear. It's cold up there sometimes.
But with a gun?
No.
It's cold up there sometimes.
It's cold up there sometimes. No. But I'll read more up there. I always read up more when I go up there.
What are you going to read?
I'm going to read that book about how to write story.
That's it?
Well, that's
and then you're just going to be like, I've read it all. I don't need to read anymore.
That and Joseph Campbell, I'll reread that.
Why don't you read something just like a story, just for the story? Read, enjoy it. Don't critique it. Just read it.
I've read
for what it is.
I've done that my whole life.
What was the last book you read?
I read I read Summer '69 last time I was up in Michigan.
Did you read Clockwork Orange? Did you give that back to me?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes.
You read the whole thing?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did. I didn't agree with I thought I don't know if I would have liked the last chapter had I not known that it was an add-on.
It wasn't an add-on.
Yeah, it was.
It was the original ending, but the American version took that one out because it's 21 chapters. It represents 21 years of life of
So what, the American version is 20 chapters?
Yes.
Okay, well, I didn't like the last chapter either way.
Really?
Yeah.
It changes the whole dynamic of the story.
Yeah, isn't the last chapter is where he kind of starts to grow up and shit?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, so you would have liked it with, they said I was cured, and I was, or whatever.
But I don't think he was, actually.
Like in the movie. In the movie, that's how it ends, though.
The movie is bullshit.
The movie is based off the American version of the book.
But it's still different.
Yeah, but, I mean, the ending's the same, if you look at it that way.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't remember so much anymore.
The hypnotism was reversed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he wasn't cured. He eventually was able to do bad things again.
Yeah, but that's how...
And think bad thoughts again.
But that's how the movie ends then. It's like, oh yeah, I'm back to
I'm
the
glad
beginning.
for that.
What?
That the hypnotism could be reversed. That
Yeah.
it was reversed because that he reverted back to who he was. I mean, I guess I can't fault
person.
the book for saying, oh, he grew into an adult and started to change, but
I mean, really, he should have been in prison for all the horrible things that he did.
Probably.
100%.
I'm saying probably.
Okay. See, this is one of those moments. If we're on a slippery slope here. We're almost at edit status here. Depending on what comes out of your mouth next, it may or may not be in here.
I'm just saying. Yeah, he should be in prison. But that's the idea of the hypnotism, is it not?
I guess.
Isn't that prison?
Yeah.
Isn't that
right?
It's
an alternative punishment.
It's putting somebody in a routine where they can't think for themselves because there's no stimuli that they can actually react to.
But they don't have a good. But when they were thinking for themselves, they did horrendous things.
But okay, so that should make the end of the book better if you like that last chapter where it's like, eventually you learn how to live in society
and not rape people.
Yeah, not rape people. But I'm just saying, like,
I would have liked it better if they just killed the fucker.
I'm not saying, I'm not saying that he wasn't a fucking protagonist. He was an antagonist for sure.
Yeah,
he was not a good dude. He was not a hero.
No,
there was no hero in that story.
Not at all.
It's like the system was not a hero. He was not a hero. It was just the story of a villain being less villainous, and then getting his comeuppance for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's why it's like, yeah, he probably should definitely be in jail, but that was in my opinion, that's what you're looking at through that whole story. is like, what's the difference between shutting somebody's brain down to being able to think violent thoughts and do violent things, as opposed to shutting them off from society completely, where we can't see them doing violent things and having violent thoughts.
Sure.
So yeah, I didn't like the last chapter. Didn't make us confront anything.
I guess.
But once again, I guess I overanalyzed it, right? I didn't read it for the joy.
Right.
No, I enjoyed reading it. I would read it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you read like a nice rom-com, a nice romantic thing where everyone lives happily ever after?
I don't even know.
I think that's what you're looking for. I think you're looking for your happily ever after. I think that's really what this all is, Rob. I know you're chasing some big dream. You want to go, you want to do important things, and
I never said I want to do anything important.
Well, important to you, but I think you can do that. But I really think you're looking for your one and only, the one that you don't think exists, and that's going to be your story, Rob. You're going to go all the way to California. You're going to find some person who's just going to just fucking steal your heart, sweep you off your feet, and you're gonna look back and reflect at your, however long you've been alive, 48 years, and I'm just kidding, but you're gonna be like, wow, I was wrong, and then you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back to Wisconsin. You're gonna be wearing a suit, and then you're gonna be rolling down the street in a Lamborghini. You and your trophy wife get out of the car, and she's like this beautiful, intelligent, just a wonderful woman, and your whole life is going to be different. And then you're going to come back to me, hand me a briefcase full of millions, and say, Drew, you were right.
Don't lick my cup.
And don't lick my cup.
And then what? She'll get pregnant, and then fast forward to when I'm 68 and I'm at my kid's graduation, peeing myself. Yeah?
But
Is that the ending of that story, Drew?
You'll be so rich you'll have a catheter. It doesn't matter. You can pee wherever with one of those things.
And I would brag about it too.
Shove it up your pee hole. Now that would be something to cringe about. You think old people's veins. Whew. Just think of a tube going up your urethra.
I can handle the tube in the urethra. The vein thing.
I can't.
No one ever died from peeing too much, but people die from bleeding too much.
Is that true? I bet you someone's died from peeing too much.
You get back to me with that. Check out WikiLeaks or whatever the hell it's called.
Wikipedia?
Yeah, that's the one.
I bet you somebody has. Yeah.
What movie are you going to watch with Ashton? To go back 25 minutes in our conversation, what movie do you want to watch with Ashton when he's 16?
It'd be some comedy probably. That, I don't know. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That's what you're going to go with?
I love that movie. It's so funny.
All right. Good choice.
I don't know what else. I don't know. What other? What would I watch? I know I want to watch Breaking Bad with my kids.
I want to watch Arrested Development with my niece when she's 15.
Arrested Development. All right.
Just the first 3 seasons. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. There's really never been like a movie that's like defined my life or defined
Aviator.
Me. All right, Aviator would be your movie?
That would be. I think that would be on the list. I just brought that up to my cousin's kid. I was talking to him and I was like, dude, that had a profound effect on me.
Yeah.
That movie. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Joker maybe.
Joker
with Joaquin Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
Not The Dark Knight.
No, Joker.
Because I thought the dialogue in The Dark Knight was a lot better, a lot more Joker-esque.
Yeah, but Joker just with what it's about, and like it's, society doesn't care about people like you and me, Arthur, that type of thing. I don't know. I think it's a really good movie.
You know what movie it would be for me? The Bicycle Thief.
Oh God.
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't subject a 15-year-old to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want, unless it's a punishment.
It's a great movie.
Oh, bobbity-bobbity, my bicycle is gone once again. Oh, shoot.
Let's not go down this. I was joking. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, boy.
But, all right. So that's what you got. You got Breaking Bad, Joker.
I guess. I really don't know what else. It'd be more music probably than anything.
Yeah.
I would say this record helped me or shaped my thoughts or my views. And, yeah, even that would be hard.
You know,
find.
honestly, thinking about this, there's almost too many and too little at the same time to make that a valid question. Where it's like, I can tell you albums that I thought shaped my life, but really they shaped my life at the time with what I was going through.
Yeah.
Or what I thought I was going through, because I thought it mattered.
Like what?
Anything with a girlfriend, anything with unpopularity, anything with feeling small and insignificant, anything with feeling like an outcast. Like, there was a time when I thought that mattered to not be those things or to not be this. Like, but then you learn it doesn't matter. Therefore, none of the shit that you thought mattered in that time period really mattered that much at all.
Okay.
You know, even if it got me to who I am now, which there's something out there that got me to the point where I was like, oh shit, this doesn't fucking matter. But I can't think of one thing that did that. But also, I don't think it was all of those things put together.
A combination of the music and movies you watched.
Yeah. I don't think it was like a bunch of emo music and fucking pop music or what. I didn't really listen to pop music, but Third Eye Blind was kind of pop music, wasn't it?
No.
Still a great album.
I wouldn't say they're pop at all.
I would show anybody that album. I would listen to it right now.
That's it. It's your kid's album. Third Eye Blind.
But I wouldn't show them that album.
Why? You'd be
because because it doesn't matter. Because it came from a time and a place that's not non-existent anymore.
What if
it's a place I can visit, but my non-existent kid will never be able to.
What if you showed your kid that album? He goes to school. He's playing it. He's like, "Yo, teacher, stream this," and then playing it. Okay.
Okay.
And then, a kid in the class goes, "Wow, this is great," and then that kid shows his dad the record, and then you get a knock on your door. And it's your long lost buddy who hid that same record in the overhead.
Ralph?
In the overhead light.
Is that you? Which honestly, it's like that's not even the most defining album, but yeah, because I would say Built to Spill fucking changed the way that I thought. But
Yeah.
I've showed that to people who say that they're into music and lyrics and that kind of stuff, and they're just like, eh. And it's like, well, then obviously it doesn't matter. It's not transferable. It's not a currency. It's not written down. It's a fucking feeling. It's a fleeting wave of light, you know, or sound that only hit me this way and whoever else likes it this way. It's not gonna, you know, it's not something you can transfer. You can't do it.
So the moral of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, is over the 200 episodes of Dudes with Brews on a Porch, over collectively 60 years of existence, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think
Nothing
I got
matters.
The message I got from this episode is Rob will die alone, and it doesn't matter.
I think that's your message that you're telling yourself, but
It's okay.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think you'll die alone. But we're all just a bunch of texahedrons floating around.
Yeah, we're just reflections of light, people.
None of this matters,
And none of it matters.
and that's the good part.
Is that it?
That's a Jim Carrey quote.
Yeah?
Yeah, you never saw that?
Which one?
Jim-
23?
No, it's an actual quote that he said.
What did he say? Say it again.
He was at a red carpet or something, and he said, "I was looking for the most meaningfulest event to attend, and here I am," or something along the lines of that. The reporter says something or whatever, and he goes, "We're all just a bunch of texahedrons or whatever floating around or whatever," and he goes, "None of this matters," and that's the good part.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's a philosophy I can get behind.
for what it's worth, I guess maybe you will be recording remotely next time. I'm
And
gonna
maybe-
miss you, Rob.
And maybe we won't. And guess what? Doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
No, it matters. We're gonna figure out the remote link up.
You have to say one last goodbye to Phil.
Phil's not here, man.
He's not here. He's, I think, on the way home.
Yep. Are we just gonna record until that happens?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna shut things off right now.
Yeah, because I've already revealed too much.
But it doesn't matter.
In the entire span of this podcast so far that I've been on, I've revealed far too much. Luckily,
you've
most of
talked
it,
about how you've shit yourself, and then today you just talked about your fear of ripping people's skin, old people's skins.
Yeah.
I mean, which is worse?
How much more can I give you people?
I don't know. I think there's a lot more to unwrap.
You think so?
You're like an onion.
I stink the more you unwrap me. Isn't that the
Perhaps.
phrase?
Or the more we unwrap you, the more we cry.
Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
All right. We drank Son of Juice India Pale Ale from Maplewood Brewing. And drink it or dump it, Rob.
I drank it.
I drank it as well.
It got better the more drunk I got.
Delicious. Yeah, you drank before this, whereas I didn't. So take that, doctor.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Pew pew! Audio. Goodbye, everyone.